Hi, I'm Sam, and this is my 13 days of horror. This is day 10, and the movie that I'm doing this day is Die, Monster, Die. It came out in 1965. It is directed by Daniel Haller. Boris Karloff's in it. He plays Nahum Whitley. Nick Adams is in it. He plays Stephen Reinhardt, and Suzan Farmer plays Susan Whitley. Susan is Nahum's daughter. Now, I was going to wing this one, but I really don't want to wing it because it's a little bit of an odd beginning unless I keep things vague. But if I open it up, then I have to say it all, you know? It's like opening Pandora's box. You can't close it once it opens. But let me similar to this storyline, I guess. What's a horror film without Boris Karloff? Boris, the greatest film monster actor of all time, takes center stage in this menagerie, I don't know how to say that word, I'm sorry, pal, of horrors that spins out shock after shock. Like a deadly potion bubbling with eerie mansions, secret experiments, and a warning never to look in the basement, this is pure haunted house hook 'em all the way. A mad English scientist entertains a young American visitor, serving up tea, terror, and a terrific-looking daughter who is soon torn between her father's evil ways and her need to protect the man she loves from a diabolical end. What more do you want? It has it all. 1965. Like, this is peak. I say peak. It's all peak. This list is peak. It's peak black and white horror, unless it's not. This is not actually black and white, if you believe it. See, this poster's not bad, I guess. It's not terrible, but here's the thing. If you could see it, this poster. Oh, yeah! I love this. I love this poster. Oh, my gosh. This is a great poster. Back to the movie. I really like this one. Now, the first time I saw it, now all of these are very similar to whenever the first time I saw it. All I could really think is what I thought of it the first time I saw it, because when I saw all these movies, to a degree, I was rather younger. Some of them later than, others. But this was not one of the first I watched, but I remember watching this when I was younger, and I thought this was very interesting. The effects, the monsters of the movie I thought were really interesting. The ending was really interesting too. And I thought this was just a classic. This is a classic midnight movie, right? This is this release anyways, a midnight movie, MGM midnight movie. Anyway, I think something cool though about this movie is that it's based off of H.P. Lovecraft's Color Out of Space story, in which the idea of that story is that there's a meteor that falls, and wow, yeah, really, it falls, yeah, it falls out of the sky, and lands in this, this place, and, the residents of this place, they start noticing, good-looking things happen, but then over time, really bad stuff starts happening, right? So that's kind of the gist of this movie, is that, some time ago, this meteor fell. Is a big one too, and it did a lot of good at first, but over time it did a lot of evil, effectively anyway. It drove some people mad. It drove Nahum Whitley's father or grandfather mad, and now it's driving him mad, and it's changing his wife, and his daughter's wanting to leave, and, well, not necessarily wanting to leave, but the mom wants the daughter to leave, and that's why Stephen Reinhardt's there. That's why he's there. He got called there to take Susan out of there because of all the bad things that are happening and could happen. And I won't tell you if they make it out alive. I guess you have to see for yourself. The runtime on this movie is 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's not bad. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. This was a good one, I think, anyway. Should you watch it? Yes. I'm going to say that every time. I already said that last time. I'm going to say it every time. All right, that's it. All I'm going to say is, should you watch it? Yes. There we go. Um, yeah. The effects in this movie are pretty good, as I said earlier. The music's pretty good at times, too. And this was one of Boris Karloff's last movies. I forget when he died, but he died a couple of years after this or whatever. That was kind of sad. But hey, it's always cool to, see, like, Boris Karloff was in the acting business for so long. It's always cool to see him in, like, a 20s or 30s movie, and then seeing him in this, because it's like, wow. It's like a time capsule of sort. You can see how he looked. You see, like, wow, he looked, whatever back then. So now, movies coming out now, go 50 years from now and look back and be like, dang, that's, like, wow. It's just crazy to see, that's what they looked like and, like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, like, sometime from now, this 13 Days of Horror is going to be a time capsule. And 100 years from now, after I'm long dead, people are going to find these videos and be like, wow, he is very interesting. These are very interesting. And they won't even know about these movies because that's going to be like 200 years from now, right? Like, this was 100 years ago, roughly. Actually, Nosferatu's 100 years ago. I did that a few days ago, of course. That's actually 102 years old then. Huh. But these movies are like 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and like 100 years from now, it's going to be like, these are ancient. And like, people say they're ancient now. Like, they legit will be ancient then. Like, good luck finding it when, movies get banned and stuff, Anyway, I'm Sam. I did Die, Monster Die. Came out in 1965, and you should definitely watch it sometime. Definitely something great to have on in the background when you're vacuuming or washing the dishes or making dinner or falling asleep or staying up late because you're afraid. So the only company you got is Boris Karloff, sending shivers down your spine every single time. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making stuff up. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.